Kick.com, the internet's newest streaming phenomenon, the newest website up on the block for if you want to live stream yourself doing stuff. You know, up until this point, we had Twitch.tv. Wow. We had YouTube, Facebook Gaming. We had Mixer for a little bit, DLive. And yeah, Kick is the newest contender to that long lineage of live content. Now, you've probably not heard particularly good things about Kick, though. That's probably why you're here. But let me take you back to before there was a Kick.com, which incidentally has chosen a rather unfortunate name considering, you know, what that Kick was known for. If you know, you know. Anyway, back before Kick's conception, where it all started, there was a policy change on our favorite streaming site, Twitch.tv. That policy change was getting rid of slots and gambling, or at least a large majority of it, specifically sports betting. Now, why did Twitch, someone who's allowed slots and gambling on their site for a very long time, just suddenly decide to turn 180 and suddenly go the other way and start banning it? Well, it had something to do with the streamer that you might have heard of, because he also caused a bit of a hubbub, Slicker. To basically sum that up, he went around a bunch of people in his own community, other streamers, begging them for money, which he never ended up paying back, to pay off a gambling debt. And that brought the whole question of gambling up in the community once again. It's always been something that's been up in the air, but that really brought it up in the air, and Twitch really didn't want any of that. So they just said, you know what? No more slots, no more gambling. Well, I should say specifically sports betting. There is like a gray area there, you know, certain people, you know, certain companies, you can still do it and yada yada, but slots specifically, no. So, what was the response to this? Well, fairly positive, at least to the wider community. However, not to the gambling streamers. Oh no, because one of their major incomes, which was streaming themselves gambling, was now defunct on Twitch. Now, one of these creators that had been making a living streaming a website called stake.com was Trainwrecks. Now, Trainwrecks was in a deal where he would stream and he would get money to put towards the gambling on the stream, and it promoted gambling in my opinion, a bad way, because what it ended up doing was saying, hey, look, I'm winning money. And there was no losses for him really in the end. I mean, yes, there was some, but he was making enough money that he was fine because the company, of course, was paying him. Now, when Trainwrecks found out that slots were getting banned on Twitch, let's just say he wasn't all too happy to hear that. He went on to, you know, call out Twitch for, you know, banning it, and stated that he was going to create his own streaming site for what he said would target small to middle-sized creators. His specific statement being, I'm going to create a platform or team up with one, and instead of only contacting large creators, I want to primarily contact small to mid-sized creators. Current platforms deem you irrelevant, but you are the backbone of the entire industry. You deserve at least a little security. Now, at the time, this was seen as a fairly good statement. I mean, yes, small creators and medium-sized creators are relatively, you know, overlooked by the overlords at Twitch and YouTube, because, you know, we're not the ones that make them much money. So, I mean, it's always nice when people help up the underdog. So this statement was overall, you know, well supported. Now, a couple of months go by, and something sort of festers in the internet. There was a great disturbance in the force, as some might say, because all of a sudden, Trainwrecks announced Kick.com. Here it is here. You might notice something with Kick.com just on a quick glance. If you haven't spotted it, allow me to pull up its main competitor, Twitch.tv. Are you noticing the comparisons now? They've been, let's just say, inspired by Twitch and their layout, shall we say. I mean, it's a well-tested layout, so I guess we can't really blame them for that. But yes, this is Kick.com. This is what came out of Trainwrecks' announcement. He followed through. We got a streaming site. All right. Pretty surprising, because often people say things they don't go through. But, you know, me personally, when I heard about this at the time, I was apprehensive in the sense that he would go on to state that, you know, things like gambling and stuff were okay to stream on here. Like the stuff that was banned before was okay. And also I didn't think it would go anywhere because, as we've seen with Mixer, something that was funded by, well, you know, Microsoft, a lot of money in backup, it died. This is being funded by what? I got one guy and his team. So I didn't figure it would go very far. And that's just Train's official statement when he launched kick.com. As most of you know, I've been working on a couple projects to make the live streaming world better. Today I want to announce one of those projects. I'm joining kick.com as a non-owner, advisor, and non-executive broadcaster. I will work with their team to help creators succeed where Twitch has failed them, starting with a 95% split of all subscriber income to creators. Everyone gets a sub button. 95% to 5% subscriber split, with 95% of all subscriber income going to the streamer. 100% of all tips made on Kick, called Kicks, will go to the streamer. Same day withdrawal. An innovative new executive creator program that will pay our partners for their stream success. This program works like no partner program before. You won't have to rely on your subscriber count alone every month. You'll get a steady income based on hours watched and total viewers you stream to, with an option to be paid out on the same day. The TOS is designed to be fair to streamers, with clear rules on what is okay and not okay. No ambiguous bans. Kick's current TOS will be completely updated. The new TOS will include rules governing ethical gambling. Bill balances must be disclosed. No wager locked giveaways. No code locked giveaways. No lying to audiences regarding the reality of gambling's losing nature. So, as he says, he announced he was a non-owner advisor to the company, and that, outstandingly, Kick.com was going to be offering a 95-5 split, something unheard of in the industry. Like, no other platform does it. Twitch gives you a 50-50 split. YouTube gives you a 70-30 split. So 95-5, that was unheard of. People were absolutely blown away. So again, more people were coming behind this potential idea, you know, because it seems too good to be true. But, you know, people like to jump on these kinds of things. If it is too good to be true, well, let's at least find out. Now, on the topic of Kick's TOS, we will come back to that later, as it is a topic for debate right now, but we shall carry on. So, undisclosed to all of us, what was actually going on behind the scenes was a little bit more malicious than we were, you know, initially led to believe. It was found out by CoffeeZilla that Kick, which Train was promoting, was connected to stake.com, the very website in question, which was one of the ones that was banned by Twitch. Now, I hope I don't have to tell you how uneasy it is having a, well, let's just say an untrustworthy gambling site owning a streaming site claiming to be transparent and giving you a huge creator split. Because frankly, as gambling goes, if a lot of the money that you're making on that website and a lot of the financial backing that they're able to give you is coming from something like gambling, well, it's a bit of a tainted, money supply, shall we say? Because gambling, it's not a good industry for money. That's a lot of lost earnings, basically, that you're getting. But I digress. CoffeeZilla tweeted, Trainwreck's new platform is owned by, wait for it, Stake. That's why Kick is paying insane creator splits. They're owned by an offshore casino. And it's the reason Train is moving, to continue the Stake cash cow. I wonder why Train didn't tell people that. And now you can go in and read more about that. It's a bit of old news now, but if you just need a bit of confirmation, it's all over there. You can see the evidence that it is owned by stake.com. Now, this started to wane people's confidence in Train and Kick because he just wasn't transparent about the fact that a gambling site owned, this new streaming site. People that had already moved were feeling, lied to. They were feeling angry. And even people that weren't moving, just the general public, we felt this was a bit outlandish. So Train would go on stream and respond with the following.
And me, it's crazy to me. If you have an issue with Eddie, an owner of Stake, being invested or being an investor in Kick, then don't stream on Kick. Do not view streams on Kick. I'm confident in the futures for my platform, not my platform, but the platform I'm advising for, right? I'm confident in the futures, so much so that I will come out and say that straight up. Don't stream on it. Don't view it. Do you understand? It's that simple for me. Thank you.
So yeah, suffice to say, his confidence level was high, even with the now mounting backlash against his new platform, but things were going ahead and things were looking good for Kick.com. So, where did they go from here? Well, 48 hours after announcing his partnership with Kick, Train would go on to tweet how stressful the entire situation was and the amount of misinformation being pumped by the larger streamers in the streaming world, as it were. He would go on to say, "This project is already stressful enough. Taking on this level of advising for a platform that I want to compete with Twitch to, at very least, give them a wake-up call is a weight I've never felt before. The smear campaigns and disinformation being pumped into the streaming sphere conveniently by the Goliaths of the streaming world, who are all safe behind their multi-million-dollar contracts and/or channels that have monopolized their respective platforms and clearly don't want competition in a world they feel like they run, is disgusting." So clearly Train was not very happy with other people calling out, some of the, albeit shadier sides of Kick, whether that's his own ego there or his confidence in Kick, perhaps, because, with the previous clip, as you found out, his confidence in the platform he was now supporting was through the roof. He had high hopes for Kick.com. So one of the biggest subsequent announcements after Train's initial announcement of Kick and, its official start was that the Twitch streamer Adin Ross had confirmed his move to stream on Kick.com. This hit the internet pretty big, as he's a very large streamer on Twitch that had recently expressed his distaste towards Twitch and their rules and their restrictions. And so in the following clip, you'll see that he expresses his ability to what he believes, or what he was told, was Kick's TOS, or rather I should say lack thereof.
So I'll still stream on Twitch if that's what you guys want. But what I will say is this. I'm going to Kick this week. I'm going to be doing Omegle, watching live sports, watching movies, prank phone calls, doing unlimited. We can literally watch porn together. I could jerk off with you. No, I'm still celibate. But if I wanted to, we can do whatever the fuck we want. There's no terms of service over there. You guys can say whatever you want in my chat. Nobody can get fucking banned. If you love people and no, fuck that. If you believe some shit and you want to type that shit, say what the fuck you want.
So yeah, this isn't looking good for Kick. This shows that even if they do claim to have a TOS, what they are telling creators looking to join their platform is, hey, come here, you can stream whatever you want. And that seems to be, at least what I'm going to be showing you later, that seems to be the case. It's outrageous, basically. He's claiming that they're going to be watching movies, pornography. They're going to be, having a fucking racist hate crime chat, and that's all going to be okay under Kick's management, and that's just outrageous. That's not okay. Kick's big first major controversy actually on the platform, not to do with the way it was run, was to do with the Super Bowl, of all things. Now, me and you as rationally thinking individuals would think, on the list of things that I'm allowed to stream, on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook, yeah, I'm not really allowed to stream movies, TV shows, a live sports event that is highly copyrighted by the NFL, such as, I don't know, the Super Bowl. Well, on Kick.com, that's exactly what happened, because during the Super Bowl, Kick broke its own viewership records, with Adin receiving over 100,000 viewers, and all the stream was him live watching the Super Bowl. Now, me and you can imagine that there's quite a few copyright issues with that, and there are. I think we're yet to really find out what the NFL is planning to do about Kick.com. I very much doubt they don't have Kick in their sites, as this is a huge copyright deal. The Super Bowl is this internationally massive, multi-billion-dollar, enterprise. They're not just going to let anyone stream this to 100,000 viewers without, noticing. But yes, this highlighted a very, very big flaw. Kick's TOS, or rather, lack thereof, You cannot just stream that on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook, because your stream will be taken down. That is copyright. That is the NFL's property. You cannot do that. On Kick, however, just go for it, bud. They do not care. Now, nothing, you know, as I said, nothing's come of it yet, but I'd assume that the crosshairs are on Kick. So that's a rather hefty lawsuit coming their way. I wonder if they're going to have enough gambling funds to be able to pay off that lawsuit. But after said stream, Adin would go on to follow up on that and double down, claiming that big streamers like Kai, IShowSpeed, Bruce, Your Rage, and a lot of other people were going to be moving to Kick. Now, I don't know if any of you have noticed, but none of those people, as far as I'm aware, have actually moved to Kick. So Adin, I don't know where you thought that was going to be the case, but I mean, I'll let you hear it from the camel's mouth. You allegedly did hear it, so
I'm gonna tell you guys right now, Kai's going, Your Rage is going, Bruce is going, Speed's going, everyone's going to Kick. I'm just gonna tell you guys now, I don't give a fuck. They're all going, bro. Think about it, the platform cannot fail if everyone goes. Even Citrus say, yo, I'm not even joking, they're all going, bro. Why would they not go? They're gonna give them equity and millions of dollars.
I'm not sure where you got that information from, but let's just say your sources were wrong. And the reason that they wouldn't go, he's saying, oh, they're gonna go, why wouldn't they go? They'll get equity and millions of dollars. Maybe because they have a modicum of self-respect. They already have millions of dollars where they currently are comfortably, and they don't want equity in this dumpster fire of a social media platform, of a live streaming platform. I know I wouldn't if I was in their position. I would want to stay as far away from Kick.com as fucking humanly possible. It is horrid. But I digress. Moving on in our timeline of Kick.com, because we're not up to current day yet. Oh no. Those clips and me saying Adin had moved, he technically was still very much up in the air of whether he would move. But, you know, more recently, he's announced officially that he is a Kick streamer full-time. So he is fully committed to the bit. He's going down with the sinking ship captain. F's in the chat for our boy. This is not gonna be pretty for him.
Let's get to the fucking point.
This is tough. I just want to win. I decided I want to take my talents.
Well, there you have it, folks. Thanks for joining us. Adin wants to win.
Damn, don't you want to know where I'm streaming? Yo.
That was his official announcement to say that he is now going down with the ship. Now, going forward, we had a number of incidents more recently prop up on Kick. Now, these might not necessarily be in exact order, as everything's happened fairly quickly, but this is an instance that happened on Kick that demonstrates a clear lack of racism guidelines, of hate speech guidelines, of, you know, respect guidelines, you know, anything to kind of stop general just bigotry and just arsehole behavior on the highest degree, because a Kick streamer by the name Suspendus went onto a train in Japan and shouted at the Japanese people on said train and told them to speak English. I'll let you see this clip right now.
I wish a motherfucker would right now, right? You see this shit? This is fucking what we do. What's that? What? What's that? Yo, don't touch my shit. Don't touch me. Don't touch my shit. Don't touch me. Fuck you, pussy. Fuck you, pussy. Fuck you. These motherfuckers touching my shit.
You are.
Do you want me to turn down my volume?
Yeah.
That's all you.
Speak in the train.
That's all you have to say. Instead of being wait. I want to take English to you because you understand English, right? Nah. know? Chotomate, ne? Chotomate, ne? Speak English to me.
Don't fucking Japanese to us, man.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Daijoubu. You see that? You see what happened right here? Fucking motherfuckers. Chill. Chill. In English, we say chill. Chill.
No, in Japanese, we say disappear.
Why are you racist? You're racist.
I am fucking racist.
You are racist, right?
Racist.
You're racist.
No.
You're racist, right? He said he was racist. He said it. You see, he said he was racist.
That is no racist.
Relax. Relax, bro. Relax. Yo, by the way, arigato gozaimasu. I want to say arigato. Sometimes people are mad at me, but I'm not the same. Ne?
Yeah, we are not same. But I
understand.
I love you.
Thank you, because you're so nice. But some people are not so nice.
Yeah, I think the not nice person was you there, bud. But yeah, as you can see, if this was Twitch, if this was YouTube, if this was Facebook, this stream either would be taken down or this user would have received a ban after the fact when it was discovered. No, not on Kick. Not on Kick. This stuff is just readily available to be said and to happen because as Kick's, allowances go, this is well within their, realm of free speech, even though it is vastly rude. It is just like not nice, it is just hate speech in a way, it's like this is just normal for Kick. It does not sound like a very nice platform, but this is, as I say, on the tamer side of stuff that's happened recently. So on the slightly more out there stuff that's happened recently, the Twitch partner Heel Mike has received a 1 day, now bear that in mind, 1 day ban on Kick after allegedly receiving oral sex on stream. Now, it wasn't something that we saw, but it was something that we could tell was happening, like out of frame. I won't be showing any of this because one, it's gross, and two, I don't want to get banned, duh. But my point being, this was one, allowed to happen, and two, only received a 1 day ban. This is enough to get you a perma on every other platform, or at least a very, very extensive ban. 1 day is all Kick was going to give him. 1 day. And I've seen some people praising Kick for going, oh, thank you for being so transparent and so lenient. If you're going to be lenient with this, more people are going to be doing it. And that's exactly what happened. Now, some of the people in question that were bringing up that it was so lenient were Heel Mike and our good old friend Trainwrecks. So, Heel Mike tweeted out, 1 day ban on Kick after average 15k views, and honestly, I got lost in the sauce and was over the top. I'll be back with the energy, but not being disrespectful. This is why Kick is the GOAT, because they reach out and tell creators what they did wrong. Well, I mean, pretty sure you could tell what you did wrong there, bud. You got a bit sloppy toppy on stream. Probably shouldn't be doing that, bud. Not on that platform anyway. You should probably be going to the orange YouTube, To which Trainwrecks responded though, hey, if I was petty like Twitch's PG-13 streamers who work with Twitch staff, I'd halt your growth and prevent you from streaming until the hype dies down. But I ain't gonna play those games. Just be smarter, hold a line, don't cross it, and you'll be a successful streamer. You're acting like he did something insignificant. My man literally received oral sex on stream. What more do I have to say? But yeah, didn't end there, because our protagonist of this story, if you'd call him a protagonist, Adin Ross, is back. Where, remember how we mentioned, oh, we can watch porn on stream? That's exactly what he did in this clip right here.
Porn? Bro. What do y'all want to watch on Pornhub, bro? What do y'all want to watch, bro? I don't support porn. Like, I don't support the shit. The fuck do y'all want to watch on here, bro? I don't support the shit. I don't condone it. I don't support it. What the fuck do y'all want to watch?
Yo, I gotta go down.
Come here real quick.
There's no fucking way.
What?
You're just having this on stream.
Is that bad?
What? Why don't you just like rate videos for them?
Do what?
Rate videos for them, like 1 through 10.
Because I don't watch porn. Have you ever seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Ew, her nip. Ew, bro. I'm not looking at.
No, come here.
They're purple, bro. Her nipples are like purple.
Trans lives don't matter, burn M.
You got me looking at like 5 different dicks, bro. I don't want to look at this shit.
Chat, do y'all still beat your meat? Yes or no? I don't want to watch this shit either, bro. This is bad.
Like, what the fuck do you have pulled up?
Yeah, this is stupid as fuck, huh?
You get a little hard?
No.
Cap.
Feel it. What the fuck, cheesy?
I'll be back.
Wait, how old are you guys in the chat, bro? Jesus. Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah. Alright, what episode do y'all want to watch?
Yes, he did just do that. And I don't know if I have to be the one to tell you this, but this is not something that should be allowed on a website which is readily available to minors. Something that Mr. Ross here didn't think about until he asked what age they were. Not that he seemed to pay much mind. He pauses for a sec, then immediately goes back to they're watching whatever episode of whatever thing they're just reacting to. But yeah, there was a lot of minors in that chat, or at least a lot of alleged minors. Obviously, people can fake what they're saying, but statistically, there were over 80,000 people watching him. It's got to be some minors there. How comfortable does he feel showing that stuff to minors? Evidently pretty comfortable if he didn't even think about it. And that is a huge danger about this platform. You can just show this stuff to people of any age. There is no restriction. Thing with OnlyFans, thing with P-Hub is they have, you know, it's like, this is for 18. This is what this is for. You know, if you go to an 18 plus creator, it states it. This is not that. This is just, you know, a Twitch clone, effectively. This is a Twitch clone that is peddling porn. This is unacceptable. And I think Kick's days are very much numbered. Especially if they keep this up. But even if they don't, even if they try and turn it around, the reputation of this website is tainted so badly that if they weren't being funneled money by a scummy gambling site, they would be finished. Fucked. Finito. I guarantee it. Because no advertiser in their right mind would touch this fucking cesspool with a 1,000,000-foot rod. And I hope that more and more creators on there do the same. And if you're thinking about streaming on there, don't. Stay as far away as you can. Use one of the other platforms. I implore you, right? Let this website die out. You might think, oh, it's easy growth because there's not as many people on it. Just let it die. Everyone just stop using it, let it die, so we can move on with our lives. This is something where I want the Mixer situation to happen. I want it to die and disappear because this is not okay at all. But it got worse, and I can't really show any of this. I'll show her face, but everything else is going to be heavily blurred so that I don't get in trouble. But basically, someone was effectively nude on stream with a automatic machine. They were just sitting on their bed, live streaming that on good old kick.com.
It's not. It doesn't do that inside you, though. You know, yourself helps stabilize it.
Again, either make it a porn site or get rid of this stuff. You cannot be both. Legally, you cannot be both. Ethically and morally, you cannot be both. There are minors here. I guarantee there were minors in that chat watching that. Is this something that you are comfortable showing to the world, kick.com? And, you know, these creators evidently either they don't care or they're not thinking about it. You know, this girl probably just wants to drive followers to her OnlyFans, you know? I get it. It's a grind, whatever, but she's not thinking about it. Kick enables her to show this to vulnerable young people. Kick's TOS is garbage. Effectively non-existent. Or if it is there, not enforced. Right? People complain that Twitch don't enforce. Well, Kick is even worse. Right? This platform was supposedly spawned over the fact that Twitch was inconsistent with their banning. Yet Kick is now claiming that they have a TOS and they are fixing it, yet stuff like this is just happening all the time. Sure, I will claim this person was banned. However, this is what this platform is being used for. And I assure you, Twitch would have gotten rid of this almost immediately. So would have YouTube. So would have Facebook. Kick has become worse than the reason that it allegedly exists. Now, do I believe it exists to quell all the problems creators have? If I'm being honest, no, not really. I believe it was a cash grab by Stake to just make a fuck ton of money. And I don't think they care whether this works or not. It's gonna, they're not gonna make a huge dent in their finances if it tanks. But all this publicity is churning up funds for them. People are visiting their site. People are spending money on stuff. It's just getting people talking about it. So I don't see it going on very long. But to the future of kick.com, we recently got a tweet from Trainwrecks saying that the Kick mobile app project is ready to be launched on March 3rd. So we're getting a mobile app. Do I think this is a good idea? Absolutely fucking not. Right? This is a platform that is effectively, it's like if they went to the App Store and they told Apple what their app was for, they might as well just have to disclose all the stuff that would also be on it. There is a reason there is not a P-Hub app, okay? This kind of stuff is not really generally accepted, but will they say that? Probably not, but that's effectively what it is now. It's effectively a cesspool full of hatred, pornography, and just general disgust, and not a place that I would recommend anyone visit, interact with, you know, support in any way. And I'd recommend if you know anyone on Kick, tell them to get off. Tell them to get off the sinking, burning ship before it sinks, because they are contributing without even knowing it to this kind of behavior. But yeah, in short, I hope kick.com is shut down, because to be honest, I don't care if they make a 180. They have proven to be unreliable. They have proven to have a scummy management team that don't really care. They have proven to be more interested in thriving off controversy than anything else. They are not a place that is positive in any way, despite, you know, the split that maybe their money's not everything, ethics and morals, and, you know, just a decent TOS and moderation goes a long way. So I would happily give up a higher percentage of my earnings just to make sure that the platform I'm on is safe for my community. And I hope you would make the same decision. So yeah, I hope to see Kick gone soon. But do I think it'll be the case? Probably not. The controversy will probably keep it going, but maybe it will die and I'll be a happy man. But yeah, that's kind of all I needed to talk about in terms of the Kick controversy, the Kick saga. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Ta-ra!